you've got like 300 acres of sidewalk. You could probably expand the elephant exhibit a little bit. Give them some breathing room. I don't think the lawn needs breathing room. The elephants probably need some breathing room.
Hey guys, welcome to my new series where I tour my old zoos with Mr. Bold.
Hi.
And I let him roast them.
But I'm not allowed to go boom roasted after every time.
Boom, roasted.
No, you're not.
Okay.
So,
We're starting right off with the cheesy crosswalk. Like we don't even get into the zoo yet.
Listen, I'm proud of that crosswalk that I didn't make, that I took off the workshop. It's cool, shut up.
You sure you want to do this?
Yes. So this is Arkhee Animal Park. The entrance is pretty cool. That's about the end of it.
It's only an entrance?
No, it goes downhill from here.
Oh, it goes downhill from here.
Right. So we have the Zootique.
Okay.
Like a little gift shop in here. We'll see if we can unpause it, but I don't know if my computer can unpause this. See?
So you got so much shit on here it can't.
Yeah, that's why I haven't finished it yet. Well,
okay.
And also because I don't finish
bigger and better things to work on.
Yeah, I just get bored.
Okay.
So, we're definitely gonna have to pause it. So there's peacocks that just like wander around. Yep.
Okay.
And there's
restrooms right away. So
yeah.
After you're done standing in line for 3 hours to get in the zoo, you can go pee right away.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
And then there's like a little education center through here.
An education center. Oh, okay, so it's just like.
Yeah, it's got lots of cool things you can look at.
Where the B team in the school trips go first, while the cool kids get to go see the actual animals.
Exactly.
Okay.
Exactly. Like if you were a shitty kid, that's where you had to go sit. Yeah.
Okay.
So we'll go this way first. So then there's like a little patio. You could go in there and get some food and sit on the patio and eat it if you drove any far.
Okay. And a bar and grill.
Yeah.
Get liquored up with the animals.
Get drunk at the zoo. Do you want to go left or right?
Oh, let's go left. It's always my answer.
Okay.
If I'm playing D&D, I always pick the door on the left. Just makes it easier.
So there's like some ducks on the pond.
Okay.
You want to go left or right?
Let's go left.
So we'll
go.
So
what's to the left here?
Oh, a playground.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it doesn't work.
So you have like playground and the eatery and everything right at the beginning.
Yeah.
Okay. So it's like your last chance for fun before you go into the zoo.
Yeah, before you have to walk around for like 7 hours. Yeah.
Okay.
So there's the Canadian Wilds, or as Drew calls it, the Canoian Wilds.
Yeah, I was gonna say that almost looks like somebody was trying to carve Roanoke as a warning, and he just kind of slapped a C on the front.
This is where you come to die.
Yeah.
In the woods. Yep. There's another bathroom because kids pee a lot.
They do. A cute little dinosaur pop machine.
Yeah, they're pretty cute.
You don't have dinosaurs in this zoo though.
No.
But you have dinosaur. What? There's Beaver here. Why don't you have a beaver on the pop machine?
Because you can't change it. It just is what it is.
It's just pop. No, it's just dinosaur pop.
Yeah. So
okay.
What's a beaver? Yeah.
I don't know if we can get in. I don't know if I can get into that on this. I don't know what kind of viewers you have, but.
There's a beaver in there.
Is that it? What is that on the log?
Yeah.
That's a beaver?
It's supposed to be a beaver because
okay.
they don't actually have beavers in this game.
It's a Lego beaver?
It's a Lego beaver.
Okay.
Yeah. And then there's bison and pronghorn in there. Supposed to be. Anyway.
And a merry-go-round for the bison?
That's their hay feeder.
Oh, okay.
Because I don't think the people who made this game know what hay feeders look like.
Okay. They're just...
I'm
just picturing little baby bison getting up on there and being spun around by their mom and dads.
I made a hay feeder. I should put it in here.
It looks like a waterer.
Well, it's got... I made like a pack that had like a waterer and a shed and a hay feeder. I should...
Oh, you're like... This is like totally messing up your zoo now.
Sorry. I'm sorry.
You'll just have to live with the merry-go-round.
I will, yeah. It's like a fun little adventure.
Can you put a baby bison on the merry-go-round? Because I want to see that.
No.
Okay.
I don't think they'll go on
You
there.
got a baby bison in
I
there.
do have a baby bison in there. I don't know where the pronghorn are. They're probably dead.
Yeah. You don't think the bison share their domain very well with the pronghorn?
Well,
Look at those fences. The pronghorn probably just jumped them.
there's an electric fence and then a fence. And we got some totem poles.
Alright, because that has anything to do with bison. Or beavers. Alright. Good to see.
We're mixing our indigenous tribes here.
Good to see we've got the cultural appropriation in full swing for Canada's Canada wilds.
Yeah.
And what do we got over here? Caribou?
Caribou, yeah.
Or reindeer?
Both. Same thing, bitch. And then there's like a little food court.
Okay, so you're just like trying to get as much money out of your zoo attendees as possible. Throw up a restaurant every 5 feet.
Yeah.
You're like Starbucks mentality here.
Yep.
Oh, we got wolves.
There's wolves. And there's a sign that says, "Don't howl at wolves."
It's good advice. What are they going to do about it?
I don't know. The wolves jump over and kill you. I don't know what they're doing. Flying wolves.
Flying wolves. Put a little trampoline so that they could jump if they were mad enough. They're motivated enough from you howling at them.
It actually just transforms them into werewolves if you howl at them.
So what, they stand on 2 feet and look like ugly naked men?
Yes.
Is that what happens if a wolf turns into a werewolf?
If you howl at a wolf.
Yeah.
Fun nature facts.
Fun nature facts about bears.
Yeah. So this is where the bear lives.
Okay.
I don't know where it is.
Okay. Sleeping. He's got a cardboard box. Maybe he's in the cardboard box.
In true zoo fashion, you don't get to see any animals.
Yeah, right.
They're all asleep.
You should do that. You should build exhibits and just put a sign saying this animal is sick and is being tended to by veterinarian care.
Funny that you say that.
And then that way you don't have to actually worry about whether or not you have it.
It's funny that you say
Our
that.
cougar Talia is currently on a date.
She's not in there because we don't have cougars. But it's a cougar habitat with no cougar.
There you go.
Funny that you say that.
Also says a lot about where our minds are at. Is I'm thinking, a sick animal, and you're thinking, now this animal's boning, so they can't be out right now.
So here's some Lego moose.
Okay.
Because there's also not moose in this game.
So did they have like a moose statue that you were able to just put in the water?
No, somebody made these out of little pieces on the workshop.
Very well-defined musculature. That moose works out.
Yeah, that moose lifts, bro.
He does.
Yeah.
I would not want to see a moose at full strength.
No.
Just like a gorilla. If you gave gorillas weights to work out at the zoo, that'd be terrifying.
Alright, so here's some mountain goats.
Mountain goats. Okay.
Actually doll sheep, but whatever.
You kind of got some mountainy type.
Yeah.
For them to walk, not like cliffs or rocks, just kind of like hills.
Yeah, in this game they can't actually climb on the rocks.
Okay.
So there's that.
Mountain goats that can't climb mountains.
Yeah,
okay.
Exactly.
Gotcha.
So we'll have to go left again, which is fine because that's your favorite.
Because you haven't finished the golf course there yet.
There's a lot of this.
Is that a spider?
It's an ant statue.
Oh, okay.
I don't know why I put it there.
You don't know why you just put an ant statue?
This is where the petting zoo was supposed to go if I
So naturally you'd have an ant?
Yeah.
It's a petting zoo. We're going to pet the ants today.
Exactly.
Put your hand in the ant trap, Tommy.
And then I was gonna put an insect house there if I ever actually finished a zoo.
Half a block away from the ant, okay.
Yep.
Maybe move the ant over by where
he's just getting you in the mood.
insect zoo is.
He's getting you in the mood.
Getting you in the mood for the ants.
And there's Boo at the Zoo advertisements in July.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
You want people to come back for Halloween.
And then there's all the backstage stuff over there. Which is very... Oh, I'll show you. Look at that. All this supplies you could need to build the zoo.
Okay.
And a little skid steer. Yeah, there's actually nothing cool.
The office buildings.
Yeah, office buildings and security and warehouses and stuff like that.
What's underneath this elevated walkway?
Nothing.
It's just trees.
Yeah.
All right.
It's at the zoo. The paths don't make any sense, and you have to walk like a kilometer without seeing anything.
Okay.
Yeah.
It'd be kind of cool if you had like walkway over top of like the elephant exhibit, or then you could like see elephants walking underneath.
That would be cool, but I didn't plan for any of that.
Like our local zoo, where you go underneath the walkway, and the walkway is where the giraffes.
Yeah, and the giraffes.
Yeah.
At our zoo, giraffe walk over you.
Yeah.
So this is the South America section from the wrong way.
From the wrong way.
From the wrong way. So there's some Lego
go straight
capybaras.
from Canada to South America.
Yeah, north to south. It's fine. And that elephant statue is supposed to be a sloth statue, but I took the mods out of my game. So that's the three true. You just put up a sign, say, "Sorry, our sloth's boning too." Sorry,
you can't see the sloth.
Here's a statue of an elephant, though.
Yeah.
And some Lego birds.
This is his toy elephant.
Yeah. Says a lot about the sloth's endowment. Yeah. And then there's some jaguars up here. Somewhere.
The actual jaguars?
Yeah.
Okay.
They're not
nice.
like
Look, waterfalls.
Yeah.
Do the waterfalls stop when you pause?
Yeah, if you're not near them. See, jaguar.
There you are.
And you can see them more down here too.
Okay.
Oh, that's the wrong way. Is that a food truck over here too?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All purses shall be empty by the time you leave.
And a little
Arkhee
gift
Zoo.
shop. Yeah. You gotta, make the kids complain so that you have to buy them everything. So you can come over here, you can look more.
Glass.
Yeah.
The jaguar that just walked away from here.
Yeah.
Good timing.
Yeah. And then there's some cute little tapirs.
Sure.
They're really cute. The babies are really cute. They're like little dorky pigs.
When I was a young warthog.
We have warthogs. You'll have to sing it again.
Oh.
And then this is a dead end because I don't plan zoos very well. So we gotta go back this way.
Oh, okay.
I gotta pause it or my computer's gonna have a heart attack.
Okay.
Because this zoo takes up like most of the map.
Those alpacas or llamas?
Llamas. Yep. All different colors of llamas. They have a very plain exhibit because I feel like the zoo wouldn't spend any money on showing off their llamas.
They're like, here's a llama. What else do you want?
Yeah. So there's another bathroom.
To be fair, there's a lot of llama farms in our area, so it's not like we're not in South America, but llamas aren't as exotic as maybe they should be.
You could buy them at the auction or off Kijiji. So here's the monkey house.
I've seen more ostriches on farms than I have in a zoo too. So.
Yeah. So there's supposed to be a bunch of monkeys in there. I don't know if they're all dead or what. But
did you like murder all your animals?
No, but what might have happened
is put your pet goat in with all the other exhibits. Just let him wander around and murder everything.
Yes, the murder goat.
Only a donkey left alive.
Our goat murders animals. No, I think
he makes it look like an accident.
He does.
He's very
they
crafty.
all mysteriously get broken necks and die.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It must have fallen down.
It must have fallen. Weird.
There he is.
There's
There's
one
a
monkey. And then there's like
Monkey,
frogs
monkey.
and shit in there. Little monkey.
He looks bored.
Well, he might be the only one left.
So he's lonely.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
it's fine. Don't worry about it. So then there's the exit.
The exit already?
No, but we we went the other way.
Well,
So
they
then-
don't. You didn't make them connect in the back end.
Listen.
Take a left, walk all the way down, and then come all the way back, so then you can go right. Awesome.
It's a circle. It's a freaky circle.
But not a real circle, more like a freaky circle.
Doesn't make
Freaky
any
circle.
sense.
And that's why there's gift shops at both ends of the path, and restaurants at both ends of the path, because
Gonna
you're going to
walk-
be frickin' hungry by the time you get back. Mom and Dad are going to hit the bar and grill, because they're going to be like nuts from the kids nattering all the way back.
So this is a reptile house.
Little noise-making monkey toys they got from the South America exhibit.
Yeah. Oh, it's
Reptile.
Amy and Joe, the Komodo dragons.
You named them Amy and Joe?
Yeah, because I made them for Joe.
Oh, okay.
So,
Do you have them together?
yeah,
You like to live dangerously.
I do. So there's Nile monitors in
If you say so.
there, hypothetically,
In theory.
in theory,
Unless the goat killed them.
unless the and then that's the indoor space for the Komodos.
Okay.
Yep.
Are they not allowed to climb on stuff either, like the mountain
They
goats?
can a little bit. The mountain goats just for some reason have like dumb traversability that if you make
Okay.
like a hill too high, they're like, I actually can't get up there,
Oh, okay.
even though I'm a mountain goat. Yeah. And then this is where there's a tortoise that's supposed to live in there, but I don't know where he is.
Okay.
Theme of my zoo.
Apparently.
And then there's just like
Stuff in here.
stuff in here.
There's the Cactus Exhibit, and here's the Thistle Exhibit.
Oh no, I see there's a snake right there.
Oh, okay. Oh, and here's the Dead Tree Exhibit.
Yeah. It's a majestic dead tree.
Yeah.
I don't know. Also, these like seem like such huge exhibits for like a snake.
Well, Gila monster for that one.
Yeah. I don't know where he is. They're
Probably
really,
in a burrow.
they're really hard to find. It's just like a real zoo. Like you just never see them.
There should be a button where you can just like click to bring you to where the animal is.
You can.
You know, like when you double click on Sims to go to the sim you're looking for.
So you can. You can like.
Because then you can find Bennu, the Gila monster.
Oh, he was like literally right.
Yeah, I told you he was in a burrow.
Oh yeah, he's totally.
Didn't listen.
Sorry, I didn't know you were an expert at this game.
They squirt blood from their eyes too, don't they?
I don't think it's actually blood. I think it's just like a red liquid.
Yeah. You sound like me when people talk about steaks that are bleeding. I'm like, it's not blood. It's just red liquid. Urgh.
It's just proteins.
Yeah. Protein juice.
That's what she said.
That's what she said.
Distracted there for a second. Yeah, so there's a garden. Do you want to go left or right?
Well, let's follow the Easter Island trip here, because we got the big talking heads.
It has nothing to do with Easter Island. It's
It's
just a prop.
Yeah, it was for the talking heads.
Yeah, it's
You're,
just
you're a big 80s rock and roll fan.
it's just cultural appropriation.
By the petting zoo, are you going to put up a Pet Shop Boys exhibit?
Yeah.
Okay.
So again, you have to walk about a kilometer before you see another animal.
Well, as long as we have all this nice gray slab scenery to take us there. Like, you couldn't even put pictures up or something?
It's art.
Here's the execution hall.
It's art. It's like there's colored panels.
Colored panels.
Yeah, and then
This
if
is
even
gray,
if that
and this
wasn't
is off gray, and this is steel.
at night, there's lights, but if
Okay.
if it wasn't there, you'd just see like all this backstage stuff. So I just, it's fine.
That's fine.
So then, like Australia, and someone pointed out that the sign to Australia is upside down.
No, it's backwards.
Or maybe I did flip it around. Anyway, I had
Did
it
you have
around
it upside down?
I might have, because somebody mentioned that in the pictures when I posted them on Discord. They were like, Australia's upside down.
How do you put Australia upside
I
down?
don't know how it goes.
It's not like you're looking at it from above. Like you're looking at it from the side on a map.
I don't know. It was apparently upside down. So there's crocodiles.
I mean, it'd be okay if you went around and put everything upside down. Like the Canada map. Have
Yeah.
Canada upside down. Put Peru sideways.
There's only an Australia map
Yeah.
because they didn't give a shit about any other region of the world. They were like, here's a map for Australia, but literally
Well,
no
it's
other
because they know what
place.
Australia looks like. Because the flat earthers say that it's made up. So you have to have it. You already got it
just all
3D
movie
print.
pro-
You got it
props.
3D printed anyway. Because
Yeah.
it's the rest of the countries you don't know what they look like.
Yeah.
All right, I do kind of like the lizard, the wonky lizard markings on the ground.
Thanks. Boom, not roasted.
What are we here?
Crocodiles?
Oh, okay. Of course, because Australia.
Australia, yeah. And then, this is where they would do like a crocodile show, or like an animal show, bring some animals out, and
We'll do a little song and dance,
yeah, like,
like you do with crocodiles.
like you do with crocodiles.
Or would it be a wrestling match?
It would.
A guy out there wrestling crocodiles.
Yeah, like Steve Irwin style. And then this is the Australia house. I just slapped these up there to make it look like it was an interesting building.
Oh, okay, I was actually going to ask if that was supposed to be the Sydney Opera House.
Yep.
Yeah?
Mhm.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that's what you didn't do properly? It
That's
wasn't just random. It was a bad copy of the Sydney Opera House.
No, I will go with that, but it was just random. I was just playing with it. Also, if you'll notice how really even the floor is. It's top quality. It was a really impressive.
The ground's kind of uneven in Australia too, so I mean
It's just jank for theme. There's some Great Barrier Reef cactus.
they look sick. The cactus. This is the underwater Australian cactus. None of these fuckers will know the difference.
I don't know what this koala is doing.
He's dry humping cactus.
Are you alright?
apparently.
You alright there, little buddy?
You paused him at the very wrong moment. Logan.
You alright there, buddy? Oh, there's a baby one! Oh.
He's trying to get up a tree.
Well, the koalas, like, never climb. Unless they just...
Koalas don't climb.
Well, they do, but the game, like, doesn't make them climb enough, so they spend most of their time just, like, walking on the ground.
Like the baby koala.
Yeah. It's just like the monkeys in this game and stuff. They just basically hang out on the ground.
Oh, okay.
Which is really dumb. You gotta, like, use tricks and stuff to get them to climb.
We
So...
got some generic cultural appropriation over here too.
Yep. So if we had kookaburra birds...
You know, white people eat that shit up, so it'll be great.
Yeah, like this is a zoo for white people. They're like, oh my god, it's so authentically Australian.
Wow.
There's like wooden shields and everything.
Did you see that underwater cactus? I hear it's very venomous. Everything in Australia is.
So there's some reptiles. And then this is where...
Some reptiles. Just some reptiles.
This is another one of those empty exhibits.
Crocodiles are outside for the summer, but there's no outside exhibit for the
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
we passed it when we came in. So I made this building accidentally really large. So I was like, I'll just put this here and then pretend that the
crocodiles come inside.
Yeah.
Because that was easier than thinking of another animal from Australia that you could put in here.
Yeah.
Like, crocodiles and koalas. Oh, fuck, I don't know what else to do.
Yeah. So then there's some platypuses. Platypi. They're also Lego because this game didn't actually give us animals.
Yeah, kangaroos.
Yeah.
Just give them little red hoodies.
I can't believe you didn't like that movie. It's so dumb.
I guess I was just too old when I finally saw it. Like, last night.
I tried to make him watch Kangaroo Jack.
Alright, so your map isn't backwards, because you can see on the actual map here that Australia on the sign is proper now. So
okay, then I did flip it around.
It must have been upside down when you first did it.
Yeah.
And people called you out on it.
And then I was like, oh no. So yeah, we'll go outside again.
Okay. Just one entrance, one exit.
Yeah. Who needs...
Gotta double back everywhere you go.
Who needs design flow? Just double back. Just double back.
We have a
congested, and also look how thin this path is.
Is that like a clockwork kangaroo?
Oh, this is the most cursed prop in Planet Zoo.
Okay.
So it like...
Oh, it's animatronic.
Yeah, it's like a cursed animatronic kangaroo.
Looks like it breathes fire.
It looks like it comes alive at night and kills children.
Yeah. That's where all the animals are.
Yeah, it killed them all.
Yeah.
Also like how the zoo is obviously high budget and would have like a lot of visitors. And yet, when you have to double back, there's this like 10-foot wide path for everyone to get up and down.
You don't even have like a roped off area down the middle, so it's like lanes. It's like just a massive free for all.
It's also dirt, so like fuck you if you have a wheelchair.
Gonna stampede over everyone.
So there's like, and you know that the Australia section wouldn't be a popular place at all either.
No.
So, yeah. So then there's another dead end over here where you can dead end some dingoes.
Okay.
Yeah.
You have actual dingoes?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because
well, you don't have platypus.
I know that's because they were like, hey, you know the incredibly diverse places like South America and Australia? Yeah, we're gonna give you 4 different animals from each of those places.
Well, I'm sure at some level it's easier to design a dingo if you already have wolves and foxes and coyotes than a platypus.
I'm sure.
Because what are you filing off the serial numbers of for a platypus?
I don't know.
Because what you would end up with is they'd be like, here's a beaver, and we'll put a duck's head on it, and hope nobody notices.
So to the left, we have food and gifts.
Pizza Pen, Chief Beef, and Pip Shot smoothies.
The brands, I didn't make them up. That's the brands that come with it.
Oh, okay.
And there's some Outback
if you
gifts.
say so.
There's like a little koala barbecue for some odd reason. They were like, we're not going to give you platypuses or a map to any other country or continent, but
So
here's a koala barbecue.
Who's cooking on this barbecue? Or is that barbecue for sale?
I don't.
Because this is a gift shop, so
If
you're
it
gonna
is-
like buy a barbecue to take home with you.
I would 100% buy that barbecue.
I know you would.
It's so cute. Yeah, also down that way you can go all the way around this little house to get food, but you can't get back from the dingoes. You have to backtrack from the dingoes. But you can go all the way around the
No emu
cafeteria.
exhibit?
There's cassowaries instead of emus.
Okay.
I don't know why.
Well, it's probably difficult to get emus to cooperate, and you don't want to trigger another war, so you better just let them be.
Just let them do their thing.
Yeah. Bet you the emus probably sent the cassowaries.
Probably. They're like minions to emus.
Yeah. They're like, you know what? You leave us alone. Take the cassowaries. They're in our way anyhow.
So then we're gonna go for another 6-kilometer stroll before we see animals again.
Okay. Well, at least we're not doubling back down the execution row.
So this is... I didn't want to build any of this, so I was like...
a wedding pavilion?
Yeah, so I was like, obviously this is just a wedding pavilion, and it's reserved, so you can't go in there.
Okay.
Because I just needed to fill all this space. So
and filling it with animal exhibits would be too logical.
Yeah, like I wouldn't want to make a zoo.
Or maybe put it closer so you don't have all that space.
Well,
Because it could have been 3 kilometers instead of 6 kilometers. I don't think it would have congested the exhibits any.
Well, you gotta get some breathing room.
Apparently.
So,
Nice fountain. I think I remember when you were starting to build this section.
So, this is the tiger complex.
Our tigers, big blank screen. All right.
Yeah, there's tigers. This was one of my first attempts at making like fancy interiors, like a real Planet Zooer. It didn't go very well.
I had a kid I went to school with in elementary that pronounced it more like Tager.
Tager? That's what my dad says, Tager.
Your dad says Tager too?
Yeah.
Seems so weird.
It feels mildly
Seems
racist.
it seems like a random accent to have, like in the middle of Midwest Canada. There's people just mispronouncing tiger.
We're gonna backtrack for a minute because we're gonna miss this whole section if we don't.
How are we gonna miss it? Because we're gonna forget to go there when we backtrack to.
Yeah.
Why do we have a huge ass compass in the middle of the zoo?
I don't know.
Is there an airport nearby that they need to recalibrate their?
Yeah. Well, I just made that pavilion really big, and then it looked really, really empty. So instead of making it smaller, I was like, put a big compass.
Just gonna put a big compass there.
Yep.
All right.
So over here is the outdoor pen for the elephants. It's really small.
Why?
I don't know why.
You've got like 300 acres of sidewalk that you could probably expand the elephant exhibit a little bit. Give them some breathing room. I don't think the lawn needs breathing room. The elephants probably need some breathing room.
I'll show you this. This compass is bigger than the elephant.
You are so cruel.
I'm
like why couldn't you have just filled that compass area with the elephant exhibit?
Look at all the space we have.
Give them extra. I'm sorry, we have no room for the elephants. Sorry, people.
I know we had all of this space.
You don't even have a big space for people to visit the elephants either. Like
no one wants to see an elephant. It's fine.
It's like how SeaWorld's parking lot is like 400 times bigger than the actual park.
So, then there's some camels up here.
3 humped camel. Oh no, that's 2 camels standing in front of each other.
Yeah. 3 humped camel is pregnant. So then, in here, when you get over this whole giant compass, you can come in here and there's Indian rhinos.
Plus side, you won't get lost. You just look down. Oh, whew, I'm going in the right direction.
We'll get lost. Well, you do circles in the zoo because none of the paths connect. So you come in here and
meet me at 15 degrees off of north.
So also the roof is too low in this side, so like the big boy elephant like hits his head on the roof.
Well, good thing he's got all that space outside to walk around then if he can't come inside.
Yep. And there's a rhino on that side.
Okay.
Oh, I thought we were gonna crash.
Do you have like space for the rhino on the other side of the building too, or?
Yeah, that little place outside.
Does it? Where's the rhino space outside?
There's an ATM in case you need more money to buy gifts.
Oh, okay. Because yeah, of course they won't.
Right there.
Okay.
That's all the space he gets. It's
Okay.
fine. It's fine.
So is there like gates on the back ends of both of those so that the compass could be like a battle royal pen and you can just release an elephant and a rhino to go at it?
I'll think about that as a renovation.
Okay, so that kind of.
So then you go for this nice little like 6-kilometer hike.
We've got bamboo
Yeah.
and food dogs, so I assume this is entering Asia.
You would think.
Or is this just a hike
Well.
to the
a
back
little
end
bit
of
both.
reptile
No.
or monkey?
Yeah, this is the the Japanese macaws.
Okay.
Monkeys take
So
a shit.
it's not Asia, it's just monkeys who happen to be from Asia, so you put bamboo there?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, we're kind of getting into Asia over here. So once you go past these monkeys.
Where are tigers from?
Indonesia. There's tigers in Asia. Okay. Siberian tiger.
That's my point.
There you go. See, and then there's some Lego Japanese Sero.
You know Siberia's in Asia, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
that's why I said Siberian tiger.
Okay.
And there's
And Indonesia is in Asia.
yeah,
Okay.
and there's Formosan black bears, like Asian black bears.
Okay.
Because we have Asian black bears, but not American black bears.
Well, why don't you just put them and call them American black bears?
Oh, I sure I could.
Because they, from casual
Yeah.
observer, it would probably look the same.
We had 5 different kinds of bears before we had kangaroos.
I remember you telling
This
me
game
that.
is 5% bear. There's snow leopards in here. There's
Okay.
supposed to be snow leopards in here. And then Panda Passage.
Okay, I want to see this. Because so far, Panda Exhibit looks bigger than the Elephant Exhibit.
The courtyard for the Panda Exhibit is bigger than
The
that.
courtyard for the Panda Exhibit, including the gift shop. This is like another compass zone here. Do we have like big robotic looking koi in those
No.
ponds? No? Okay.
Not in this zoo. There's red pandas supposed to be in there. I don't know where they are.
Alright.
And then, I just want you to take note again about...
Panda Passage.
No, Passage.
Panda Passage.
No, Passage! No! You ruined...
It says Panda Passage.
No pegging the pandas. So, I'd like you to note the size of this courtyard when we go see the Panda Exhibit. Are you ready?
Is it the room? Are
So,
we walking into the room here?
You come in here,
Yeah.
and there's your Panda Exhibit.
You know, well, that's a fair size exhibit for the panda. It's still bigger than the elephant exhibit. Plus, you got more room for people to look at pandas than you do to look
Yeah.
at elephants.
There's like an adoption thing and like a kids play park. Yep. And
Yeah.
then over here is some...
This zoo is definitely piling more money into pandas than elephants.
Well, they have to. It costs you like $1 million a year per panda to lease them from the Chinese government.
Yeah.
And then there's more panda space.
So you're already spending money on the pandas, and then now you're spending money on the Panda Exhibit around them.
Also, it just looks like a really cheesy, like, Chinese restaurant in here.
Yeah, it does.
And I'm here for it. So then we'll backtrack a little bit.
A little bit, 12 miles later.
And then we're going to go for a really
Good thing we're
long walk.
paused. I would not want to guess what the passage of time would be like if it was actually playing while we were traveling through the zoo.
And then
Oh, there's the golf course.
nothing built here.
Of course not. It's the golf course. This is the back 9.
You need to take a bus back here.
Or a train. You should set up a train.
They're really hard. It's really hard to do.
Trains make zoos fun.
I don't think there's any animals in here because it was making my game lag really bad.
What was supposed to be in there?
Like all the safari animals. And then you like take...
All the safari animals.
Yeah. Like giraffes and
I
zebras.
didn't realize that was a classification. I think I must have been sick that day in science class.
So like, you know, like...
The reptile, mammal, safari.
Oh, like giraffes and zebras and shit like that. And then there's like a little Jeep ride that they take you in there with Jeeps.
Okay.
And there's a hotel.
Why aren't the elephants with them then?
Because those are Asian elephants.
Look at how much room there is here. And nobody's even in there. There's no safari animals. Those poor elephants sitting there, tail to snout, practically.
There's 5 of them.
Oh my god.
People are
Like
gonna
try
call
to
PETA.
squeeze all of us in a 1-bedroom apartment.
Yeah. So this is the Africa section.
So of course you have dishes hanging in the entryway. What the hell is that?
I don't know. They're decorations.
Oh, as long as you call them decorations, it's fine.
It's not culture if it's decoration. So then there's a lookout. You can look out at the...
And at nothing. You might as well put golf holes out there. It'd be a good par 5.
Yep. And then
What we got over?
they're just like empty huts. Because everyone in Africa lives in huts. I don't know if you know that.
No.
There's an education center.
2 elephants. Even though the elephants are way the fucking gone, 3 over by the compass.
So yeah, you could like sit and learn about the safari animals that aren't in there.
Okay.
And then
Learn
this
about the safari classification of animals.
Shut up. And then this is where like fake meerkats live.
Also in huts. 'Cause apparently meerkats also live in huts.
Yes. And then this is the entrance from the hotel. So this is the where you get on the Jeep ride, and then there is
A hotel.
most of a hotel.
Built a hotel
Well,
at the
I
safari.
built the front of a hotel.
But you built a hotel.
And it says,
Yeah,
what you looking back here for, weird? Yeah, so that you could stay
This is
in
a
the
hotel,
hotel.
but you can't leave the hotel except by Jeep?
No, you would go like out of here and then take
Oh,
a
okay.
road down into the zoo.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we have the money for a hotel, but not a proper sized elephant pen. It's fine. Yep. And then
What do you charge a night at this hotel
I
to be able to oversee the entire zoo?
don't know. It's really pretty.
Is
when
it
the
up on a
animals are
hill?
there. Yeah, it's at the very top of the zoo.
Can you see the compass from there?
No.
Why not?
Oh,
It's a
then
waste of a compass.
there's hyenas over here.
Ooh. Actual hyenas or Lego hyenas?
No, actual hyenas.
Okay.
So you can view them 3 ways. You can come down here and look in there in this little den.
There's a little one.
Or you can go up top here and look down on them.
Probably safer. Oh, there's more.
Yep.
That's a fair size mama there.
Yeah, their habitat is also bigger than the elephants.
Yes, but they're hyenas, so I'm not going to complain about that.
And then there's cheetahs over here.
Oh, I see them laying down in the shade. Cheetahs also have more room than the
She doesn't
elephant.
have any spots.
Still has more room than the elephant, though.
Sure does, yeah. Look at all this room.
One cheetah all by himself.
There's
A
only
master of his own domain.
There is only one cheetah.
He's got all that land.
There's more room in playground.
Another
than there is-
playground.
Yeah.
Well, you need a playground here because the hotel's nearby.
Yeah. So then this is the lions that Estan did for me.
Ah, so are these real lions?
Yes.
Are these?
Yeah.
Okay.
They could 100%
You said
get
S. You said Estan did them, so I
Yeah.
didn't know if that meant they were
out.
like a mod
no,
or.
he did the habitat.
Oh, he did the habitat for
It's
you.
very beautiful, but they could 100% just boop boop boop.
Oh yeah,
get out.
that'd be the fun part. But if mountain goats can't climb rocks, I'm pretty sure that
Yeah,
these lions
the game,
are not.
The game says they can't get out,
Yeah.
which is all that matters. And then there's a cafe.
How high does the fence have to be to keep them in?
I think
So
it
just-
always be like 6 meters or something.
Oh, okay.
Not even that high.
Yeah, that 6 meters is really high.
feet, maybe.
I was just thinking, I'm like, it'd be funny if they just had like, as long as it registered as like a fence like that height would keep them out. That'd be funny, because then you could do like make it look like a petting zoo with like lions and hyenas with armors reach.
One of the new settings is animals can't escape. That's coming with the new update, so you could totally just like put no barrier, just like the invisible one, and be like, they can't get out. So then there's okapis in this giant.
They're what?
Okapis.
Oh, okapis. Misheard you.
Very cute. And then there's this building, which was the last thing I was doing that I never finished.
And what is that?
It was supposed to be like a gorilla / chimpanzee house.
Oh, okay. Are you going to give them a weight room? I see you've got Link there.
Well, and so this is why one of the reasons he's for scale. He's the size of a guest. So this is want to know why I stopped building this zoo. So I was building this, and originally where this tree thing was a walkway, so the gorillas could go over top of you into the other side.
Okay.
And I was like, oh, this is so cool. And then I put the outdoor pieces on both sides. And then I was like, look how much room one troop of gorillas would have compared to the elephants.
Everybody has more room than the elephants, son.
And I was like, oh. And then it was like, it's really laggy. Like, you can't have it off of paws, and you can't have all the animals in it.
Arkhee obviously hates elephants.
So, yeah, that's
I get the impression this zoo had to take the elephants as a package deal with the pandas. Like,
we had
they're
no money
like,
left. Oh,
we will let you have pandas, but you have to take these elephants. We have so many elephants, we need you to take these elephants. And Arkhee is like, fine, I guess. I've got an old meerkat exhibit. I guess I could put the elephants in.
So fucking rude. I tried. Okay, so this is the last part. This is the Nocturnal House.
I can't see.
I can't either because it's
Stop.
blue.
Let your eyes adjust. My eyes are trying to adjust.
Okay. So in here we have bats.
Nice.
And different, like, I don't know, insects and that.
You have tarantulas.
Yeah.
You have scorpions.
Yes. And then there's like, this is before billboards were a thing, so I made that out of pieces. Like, what's a nocturnal animal? And then there's...
So billboards are set pieces now, but originally they weren't?
Yeah, so you had to make all the signs out of little tiny pieces instead of just uploading an image.
And you couldn't just, like, type letters on it? You had to build the letters?
Some of them, like these ones
like
here
could
be typed on.
Oh, okay.
But then, like, this one is little tiny pieces.
Okay. It's crazy.
So there's, I don't know what in here, maybe like an aardvark or something. Yeah, no, pangolins in there.
Like, half your exhibits have cardboard boxes in them.
Yeah, it's a toy.
Yeah. All animals like cardboard boxes.
True, facts.
What's that guy?
An anteater.
Oh, okay.
And then I even...
It was funny, from the angle, it looked like it was backwards. That looked like it was its tail, and it had this big, massive head. I'm like, what the hell is that? Gorillas don't have tails.
They're lighted so that the back of the habitat is very dark, so they look like they just wander into the night.
Because that's a common anteater thing?
No, that's a common thing in nocturnal habitats.
Oh, all the nocturnal habitats are like that? Not just the anteater one? Okay. I thought it was like the anteaters. You wanted to blend into the shadows like a ninja in the night.
And then there's aardvarks in here.
And a baby aardvark.
Yeah. And that's the whole zoo.
Ooh.
What do you rate it out of 10?
Out of 10?
Yes.
What am I comparing it to?
I don't know.
Like how do I rate something out of 10 if I have nothing to compare it? Like I don't know what am I
feel like
comparing
you're
it to.
making excuses because you don't want to hurt my feelings. This is like 8 months of work.
Well, I know because I know when you started making this zoo. I remember when you started the first piece. I actually even remember you building the compass there. But I would give it, if it was a functional zoo, I would give it 7 out of 10. But because it is a pain in the ass to navigate, it loses some points. It gains some points from the hotel situation and a few of the exhibits. You are going to be shut down and fined for your mistreatment of elephants. But
Well, see, I was going to over here in the Asia.
Look at this whole we have this entire
yeah. So over here,
that's like a 9-hole golf course area in between that you could have just expanded the rhinos and elephants into.
What I was going to do is renovate this building where they are and make it so both sides were the rhino, and then out here in this golf course put a big pen that would have orangutans and elephants.
So the elephants would have to share with the orangutans.
Yeah, but it would be a big area.
Oh.
And the orangutans are up in the trees, and then the elephants would be down below. And then I would just renovate this and give it to the rhino. Was my plan, but then I stopped building in this zoo and started building in the other one. Oh, also there's all these stables for the safari animals that aren't there. Yeah. Anyway, that's that zoo.
Okay.
It's the biggest one, and then
It is the biggest one.
You can roast the smaller ones.
Okay. You have a degradation kink.
No, to tell the hole in it. Alright, well, hopefully you made it this far, and thanks for roasting my zoo.
Thanks for having me.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.